Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the start of the Uber's Road to Top 10. So if this is your first video on my channel, hi, I'm Joey, and yeah, I do these things occasionally where I hit top 10 on the ladder in a specific tier. So far we have done OU, UU, RU, and we just finished up NU. I'll leave all those playlists down below in the description if y'all want to check them out. But yeah, we're starting up the Uber's one, and then next up we'll probably be heading down to PU. Now, because it is the first episode of the Uber's Road Top 10, and we're going to be at 1,000 points, very, very low on the ladder at the beginning, I think Spike's offense is just the best way to get points the quickest, right? So shout out to my boy Zesty for the team. Obviously, if you guys are excited about this and want to support me and the channel, leaving a like if you do enjoy, only if you enjoy. You can do that now if you're already enjoying, which is, okay, I mean, that's fine. Or you can wait till you actually enjoy it. And it helps me out. But yeah, let's get right into team preview and then we'll start these battles. So like I said, we're on the bottom of the ladder, so I want to do what I thought was the quickest way to rack up points. So we're using some Spikes offense, and of course Spikes plus rocks. We have Deoxys Speed, the fastest spiker out there, with Taunt to prevent opposing defog or opposing hazards, and Thunder Wave to cripple Pokemon like a Veltal, basically anything that's not a ground type. That's the idea behind Deoxys. It's basically, it dies, it has a focus sash, so it can survive any one hit, get up as many hazards as possible, go down, prevent setup from my opponent via Taunt or Thunder Wave, and then allow me to bring in a hard hitter like Mega Salamence, which is the next member in the squad. We're running Jolly, Max Speed, Dragon Dance, Double Edge, which is flying type because of our aerial ability. Earthquake allows us to hit Pokemon like Solgaleo and Primal Groudon, and then Roost for longevity. Again, it's a really offensive build. Max attack, max speed. We want to at least speed tie with opposing support Arceus. That way we have a chance to win that speed tie. Hit him with a double edge, doing about half to them unboosted, of course. And yeah, Mence is also a Primal Groudon check for the team. Xerneas is the next member of the squad. One of the basically, since this Pokemon's been released, it's had a place on offensive builds for sure because of Geomancy plus Power Herb, making us not have to wait the 2 turns for Geomancy, getting the +2/+2/+2, allowing us to hit incredibly hard with our Fairy Aura boosted Moonblast. Thunder is there for Kyogre, also hitting Ho-Oh, Lugia, and then we have Hidden Power Fire, which hits Ferrothorn, Scizor, and also hits Solgaleo. Did I say Solgaleo? I meant Necrozma, Duskmane, and I also meant that for my boy Salamence. But yeah, that's the idea. We have a lot of bulk. I know that we could take Precipice Blades from Groudon with this, and we also outspeed some of the faster Scarfers in the tier at +2. Primal Groudon is the next member on the squad. We're running Dual Dance because we do have the Stealth Rock support of Deoxys. Primal Groudon is our check to Xerneas and Primal Kyogre. We have Stab, Precipice Blades, plus Stone Edge. Stone Edge is great for hitting a Veltal and Ho-Oh, of course Lugia as well. And we are Dual Dance, Rock Polish, Swords Dance. I'm not entirely sure what the EV spread does because Zesty didn't really give me a description, but I know max attack obviously to maximize our damage output. And the speed at +2, we outspeed certain +2 Xerneas, but also Scarf of Veltal is the big one. Naganadel is the next one on the squad, our Draco Dropper. If you guys didn't know, by the way, it's been, I believe, 4 years since I first released my my Drop a Draco merchandise, and I wanted to use Naganadel because of course as Draco Meteor I don't get to use this move that much, but when you're a Poison Fairy, or excuse me, Poison Dragon, and you don't care about the fairies in the tier because of that Poison Stab, you can actually drop Dracos in the tier. So we have Nasty Plot, Draco Meteor with Dragonium Z, so we can get the extra oomph for support Arceus. Sludge Wave is there mainly for Xerneas, and then we do have Fire Blast hitting the steel types that we miss out because of Draco Meteor and our Poison Stab. Timid, max speed, Beast Boost gives us a speed boost after we pick up a KO. This thing can sweep under the right circumstances. And last but not least, we have Calm Mind Arceus flying with Refresh. So usually this would be like an Arceus normal or an E-Killer, as some would say. Swords Dance Extreme Speed. But this gives us more of an answer versus teams that really depend on status, like Toxic, to beat teams like this. And of course with Refresh, we don't care about that. We Calm Mind up to +6. Go for our Sky Plate Judgment. Also gives us a ground immunity next to Salamence. But yeah, that is the team for today's episode. Let's get right into the first one. All right, guys, so we have our first game, and I'm pretty surprised. We are fighting a team of Ubers. Very surprised considering, like I said, first game of the ladder, fresh account. But looks like I get up hazards, and Geomancy Xerneas can sweep my opponent. Thunder, Thunder, Thunder. Only two of those are likely to hit. Naganadel is incredible as well. I don't see a steel type unless that is Arceus Steel. Rocks up are going to be crucial. A few defoggers here, but we're going to go off the Deoxys lead start. See if we can just get up as many hazards as possible. Rayquaza is my opponent's lead of choice. I'm assuming maybe a Dragon Ascent into an Extreme Speed is what they want to do. Rocks are just a priority though. I need them. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. We're going to Thunder Wave you. I should still be faster. Because Rayquaza does not hit over 504 speed. So we're going to Thunder Wave this thing. Obviously, getting boosts is very threatening, but Xerneas can live a +2 extreme speed if my opponent so chooses to go for it. I obviously have Intimidate on Salamence prior to Mega Evolving, and I don't know if they're Sash or not. I don't know why they forfeited either. They were Life Orb, which is great because they basically took the damage I needed from the Life Orb, their next Life Orb hit if they managed to hit it, as well as because they got the special defense drop, my Arceus Flying can knock them out. But alright, well, we won our first game versus an Ubers team, and I didn't have to do anything. I clicked Stealth Rock, and I guess the dude was mad that his chicken and his Lugia just went down. This is more like it on the bottom of the ladder. And again, this episode is just going to be really quick. That's why I wanted to get as many... You're going to just see me lead off of Deoxys in most of this and just mindlessly set up. But I wanted to get as much stuff done as possible. Interestingly enough, this is a problem versus me, so I want to Thunder Wave it. I want to make sure my Xerneas is faster, my Naganadel, and basically, especially if he just goes for Shadow Ball, I don't care about that. And get on my rocks, maybe break any potential sashes. Being on the lower ladder, it could... Like, Toxic, what? What, Toxic Hex? I have no idea. Toxic Protect. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is, they might have Hex. I'm going to taunt them. That way they can't Toxic Protect or do any of that, and then go out to Naganadel, and oh, they've Clear Smog as their other attack. That's really funny. I either go Naganadel here, or I can win the game with probably anything. I'm going to be real. I don't think I can lose this game. What is my best option? I want to keep Salamance's Intimidate in the back for Marshadow, even though Arceus Flying and Salamence and even Xerneas check it. If I go Naganadel, I can drop a Z Draco into an actual Draco and get my speed boost. I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to go Naganadel, we're going to drop a Draco, well, a Z Draco right here. If they go Mimikyu, great play. Otherwise, I don't really care. I want to just make sure I get rid of Gengar. Great play going Mimikyu. Fantastic play going Mimikyu. Though I still don't think in the long run it's going to matter. Especially because my Naganadel is going to get its speed boost. Now I just got to drop a Draco, a regular Draco. So, Groudon can set up on this. I know I'll eat a hit with this thing too, but I kind of want to keep this thing healthy. It doesn't matter, I'll just go for Sludge Wave. That was a great play going Mimikyu on the Draco. Play Rough isn't going to do that much. Yep. Don't think Shadow Sneak knocks me out either. I kind of want to... Do I want to weaken you? Yeah, because Groudon basically just clicks Rock Polish and wins the game at this point. So we're going to weaken this thing as he goes for double Play Rough. I don't know why, but I feel like my opponent's going to go for... they're going to go for a Destiny Bond or something here. So I'm going to Rock Polish. I don't know why I see a Destiny Bond. Okay, Protect works too. Now, I Rock Polished up. I outspeed their entire team. I can probably knock out most of his members, but I'm a little bit worried that if I miss versus Marshadow, they're just going to Spectral Thief me and sweep me back. So I'm going to Swords Dance, and when Marshadow comes out, I'm going to switch. Even though I can literally win the game by just hitting. But my moves are inaccurate, and I don't want to lose to Marshadow because of my own misfortune. You know what I mean? So I went for Swords Dance because it allows me to knock out Drifblim and Jellicent. This I don't care about either. But if they do go Marshadow, I will eventually switch. Let's see if I actually manage to connect on the Groudon. I mean, Gengar, excuse me. Nice. There's Jellicent. Cool, I wanted you gone. I can also Geomancy up on Spiritomb and win the game with Xerneas. So I have a lot of outs now. I don't see myself losing. Again, a lot of this is going to be lower ladder, at least for the first maybe 2 episodes. Nice. I don't even have to I don't even have to keep playing that and switch out when Marshall keep. I just think that was my best play. Like, you never know. Luck is part of the game, so I don't want to just lose the game because of that. Forgive me, by the way, it's a little bit late, so I am a little bit tired. I drop a Draco and I'm tired. Oof. What is this? I'm a young man again. Anyway, I'll pause until we find another battle. I don't know why we're taking forever to find battles in the Uber's ladder when I'm like no points, but we'll be right back. All right, we got a third game, and my opponent has a terrible name that should not be allowed on Showdown, but anyway, that's stupid. But I'm going to get a Hazards, and I'm going to sweep him with Geomancy Xerneas. This is Super Xerneas week, especially because this is Necrozma, Dawn Wings, and not Duskmane. So I don't see a reason to not do that. I literally lead Deoxys speed, and I don't care. Great lead on Tyranitar's part. Obviously, it can crunch me. But, ooh, what is it going to do? Dragon Dance? Oh, it is going to DD. I'm faster than you, though. I'm actually going to Thunder Wave first over Taunting. Perfect. I'm glad I did that. And now we will get up Hazards to win with Geomancy Xerneas. Oh, that's awesome too. I get the full para. But basically, I can actually Geomancy up on this Pokemon if I want to, or Darkrai. Hopefully, my opponent just forfeits because they've been. Yeah, I knew they were gonna happen, but hopefully my opponent just forfeits because they're getting really unlucky. Oh, I'm gonna get up all my layers too. Hopefully, they get paralyzed again. 3 in a row. Hey, good. So with Tyranitar gone, that opens up the door for Groudon. I don't want that to be E-Killer though. We're gonna go Groudon, and we're just gonna mess him up. It also opens up, it opens the door for Arceus Flying and Naganadel. That's a little bit more appropriate. Now, me going Groudon means that if I do manage to knock this out, they will be able to go out to Kyogre, which is a little bit, or they go hard into Kyogre, which is going to die 100% because this is adamant max attack, unless you're max defense. Kyogre, which I don't think lived anyway, so that's amazing that Kyogre goes down because if that came in after, I had no switch-ins to that, so I already acknowledged that, but for some reason Arceus Poison is their game plan here. We're going to Rock Polish, assuming they defog. Oh, ooh, I completely forgot. Okay, first off, I didn't think that Surf was going to be a thing, but it definitely crossed my mind, or slipped my mind, that they can hit me with anything because of Kyogre's ability, so that's pretty cool. I don't think they can knock out my Naganadel, so what I'm going to do is Nasty Plot here, and if they go Tyranitar, I drop a Draco on that, and that will be able to knock it out, and I get my speed boost, and I should be able to win the game. So Earth Power won't be able to knock me out. Also, because they have Surf, I kind of doubt they have Earth Power. They go for Recover, that doesn't matter. I just drop a Draco. Even if they go Xerneas, it doesn't matter either. Once I get my speed boost, I should be able to win this game pretty cleanly. Maybe I'll go for another Nasty Plot too, just because I don't want them. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit greedy because I want to make sure I can knock out the Necrozma. So that shouldn't matter. So I'm gonna go for my Devastating Drake. This means that I get my +2. I'm faster than Scarf Xerneas once I get that +2 as well. They might think I go for another one as well. I just want to make sure I knock out Tyranitar with the Draco, which I know I will. I know I'm definitely going to knock out this Arceus Poison, but I want to make sure I knock out Tyranitar, and I also want to make sure I have enough boost to knock out the Necrozma, even though it can't really sweep me. I want to say Sludge Wave KOs, like, despite anything else, just because of how strong it is, but we'll drop a Draco here. Well, see, I should have Sludge Wave, but we'll drop a Draco. Hey, get my nice KO. Get another speed boost as well. Beautiful. So now I'm faster than Scarf Darkrai. And at this point, I don't know why Xerneas came out. It's going to die to Sludge Wave. If they go Tyranitar, they have to hope I get paralyzed. And Darkrai doesn't have Dark Void. Yeah, good game, dude. Good game. Wasn't really, because I got full paralyzed, you know. Oh, I got a million paras on you, but cool. Got our win. We got our dub. Got another one too. We're fighting Psychic Spam Offense. This is usually Terrain Extender plus Life Orb Dio, so this is a huge threat, very, very big threat. Rock Lodge Groudon is probably going to be my way of winning this game. This is usually Heart Swap, so he can steal the boost from Xerneas and Naganadel and my Arceus flying. That's going to be very problematic. We're 100% going Deoxys and then try and get up some hazards. Leads off with Arceus ground. Would you Calm Mind up here? Oh, I have to stop you if you are Calm Mind. Now, one Pokemon that can win this game, especially because it's Arceus ground, looks like Salamence. Let's see if they're Judgment. Okay, they are Judgment Ice Beam. Alright, that's good to know. Spike hits their team harder than Stealth Rock does, so I'm going to go for Spike as opposed to going for Rocks. And what I'm going to do here is just go Xerneas and click Moonblast. I didn't want them to go into Magearna. I'll just Geomancy now. It just sucks because I don't want them to get into Magearna, or initially go Magearna on me, but they have like 3 checks to this Pokemon. And Xerneas, basically Xerneas was the most useless Pokemon, but if they're willing to give me this and then let me Rock Polish up with Groudon, I'm pretty sure I just beat them, like single-handedly. Also, if they switched out at that point, that damage made it so after Spike they died to Precious Blades. So this is cool. They're more than likely going to go Magearna, and they're going to try and hard swap me. And I think I win the game with Groudon. So that's like the position I was setting myself up for. Get in my Groudon, Rock Polish up, win the game. Alright. Well, that should be game now. The Spike should be all I need to KO every Pokemon on their team. Like, I'm being quite literal about that. That Spike should be all I need. It's actually more important than me getting up Stealth Rock as well, because it hits Groudon harder. That's such an odd switching. I know you have your Prism Armor, but this is Adamant Max Attack, my man. Like, this is gonna... Oh, that's definitely dying now. Yeah, this is Adamant Max Attack. Beautiful. And there it is. So, that's why, you know, I noticed that Spike hit their team harder than Stealth Rock. Glad I didn't go for Stealth Rock there. Sometimes I make plays like that when I'm just not thinking. We weren't able to drop a Draco on that one, but I'm just really excited. The reason I'm really excited is because my boy Pedro, who made the original and the second drop of Draco merch, randomly hit me up and was like, hey, I'm making a redesign of it. Like, what? Cool. I didn't know. That's sick. So that's my favorite merch ever. Hopefully we can do more. Now, I'm fighting a female Wobbuffet and friends. Defoggers 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to get up my hazards and not care. So Volley Dragon comes out. We're just going to hit this man up with a Thunder Wave. I want to make sure my Naganadel looks like I can go in if I can get rid of Heatran. So we're going to go for that. It looks like they can go for Parting Shot into Minior to try and sweep me. Yeah. It looks like that was what their game plan was. Oh, they go Zapdos, which is fair. So Zapdos is set up fodder for Groudon. Groudon wins this game too, but that's not as fun, obviously. They discharge there. Get on my spikes. If I Geomancy up, Scizor won't be able to beat me. Even if they defog, that shouldn't matter. Yeah, I think this is the play. They'll probably defog now, but I should still be able to win. Heatran cannot beat this, and Scizor will die to HP Fire. So I don't mind them defogging. In fact, they probably go for discharge. Nope. Alright, cool. Well, hopefully you have 2 Pokemon that can take this, because Zapdos definitely isn't. And the main reason I did that over Groudon is because I don't want to miss Stone Edge and get nothing out of it. Dude, no way. This is way too strong. Unless you're max Bedell. Yeah, I was about to say, this is +2 and boosted by my ability. So that's awesome too. That's another reason why I didn't want to do that. That boy is confused. Hey, give me this too. And the great thing is the combination of these 2 Pokemon really do break away for my Naganadel. Nice. If they went Heatran, I would have just gone for Moonblast multiple times and attempted to wear it down for Naganadel to come in, because he's Arceus he's not Arceus Dragon, but he's still Volley Dragon. Got another one. Starting to get more standard-ish, maybe in low ladder OU. Spikes up, win the game with Arceus flying, seems to be great here. Also, Stealth Rock up and win the game with Xerneas because of his own terrain, can win me this too, so let's see. I kind of doubt, let's see if they get the poison. Now, I kind of doubt they have Shadow Sneak because they have Tapu Lele. By that I mean, like, oh, exactly what I said. I doubt they have Shadow Sneak because they have a Tapu Lele, because it has its own terrain. So I kind of feel like Salamence just comes out and wins me the game too. Naganadel with them hazards up is super good. They could go Gyarados, which I don't care too much about. Now, if they go Garchomp and they revenge kill me with Outrage, I can get in my Xerneas. They actually have to stay in. I didn't Mega Evolve just because it shouldn't matter either. I guess at this point I can Mega and just Dragonets again. I guess Salamence just wins now. I want my bulk for Scizor. Oh boy, get out of here. So they were Psycho as their last move. That shouldn't matter either. Earthquake gets them out. I'm out of range of Mach Punch plus Bullet Punch. I'm pretty sure this will knock out Tapu Lele as well. I'm not going to go for anything besides Earthquake. Why take damage? Like, I don't need to. My Mence outspeeds Scarf Garchomp now. Also, Scarf Garchomp I outsped anyway because I'm not used to dealing with max speed Mega Salamence. I've usually used Adamant bulkier variants, but this will die to Double Edge. And that's just the whole game, basically. If they somehow manage to kill this thing, maybe with Scizor's Bullet Punch into Mach Punch, I have a Xerneas, I have a Naganadel. I don't really care too much about the rest of their team. I'm going to pause it, guys, until we find a battle. I'll be right back. All right, this is interesting. First off, it's a real team. Secondly, wow, they hate Groudon so much. In fact, I love Groudon as a lead versus them. But basically, if I lead off of my own Deoxys versus them, I might just lose because they could have Magic Coat. I might as well try it anyway. They might lead Genesect, as they do lead Deoxys. I'm going to taunt here. If they do have Magic Coat, then obviously it will bounce everything back to me and I lose a turn. As far as winning this game goes, Arceus Flying is absolutely fantastic. Beats this, beats this, beats this, beats this, and it does lose to this, but I do have Primal Groudon. Mega Salamence is Intimidate, and all that. Unfortunately, I do manage to miss out there on the speed tie. They get up their rocks. Now, unless they're Psycho Boost, they shouldn't be able to deal with me. So what I'm going to do is Sludge Wave into Fire Blast, and that should 2-hit KO Deoxys, but also cover the 2 steals that they might try and go into. So, that into Fire Blast. Oh no, my Beast Boost gone. So unfortunately, they do get up Hazards versus me, and I am down in the Hazard War, but I'm not out. I'm definitely far from out. I can drop a Draco on something coming in, for instance. Their Necrozma might actually be able to beat me. I'll be real. They might actually be able to beat me. I'm going to try and get in Deoxys and Thunder Wave them. Because this is a problem. Because they're going to, autotomize and do all their stuff. We're going to attempt to Thunder Wave there. Yep, nice. Shout out to Deoxys being fast as hell. Sick. And we'll just get up our rocks. Like, I could taunt them, but, I mean, I get up Hazards anyway. If they autotomize anyway, they'll be a regular speed. Alright, we're going to stop them from getting any faster than their normal speed on this Pokemon. I'm assuming their Weakness Policy as their last thing, too. Cool. Get up a Spike as well. A Spike means, I mean, Genesect goes down to Moonblast, but I have HP Fire, so I don't care about that either. Also, having Pressure is really good in this sense, in this case. Alright, so if I use Groudon to weaken this, I become weaker to Genesect. I think what I do is I go Groudon, and because I live Earthquake, and I don't knock them out with one Precious Blades, I go for Swords Dance, just in case they get full paralyzed. I don't want to activate their weakness policy, and oh shoot. Crap, okay, they're faster than me. I didn't even take that into account. I deserve to get a mini swept right here, for sure. I don't think I'll get swept, though. I still have Salamence. I'm assuming they're weakness policy after all. Maybe not SD. Yeah, I eat that up. Perfect. Excuse me, weakness policy and not Z, but they could be. But I think Marshadow will be Z as well. 2 more. Alright, this is fine as well because Salamence actually knocks out almost everything besides Giratina. It needs +2, I think, to knock out Giratina. 1 more. They Photon guys, or they're actually not Swords Dance? Okay, cool. There's the Para. So Salamence should be able to win. I messed up with my Groudon, but I still stand by my play because imagine my opponent had their weakness policy right now. I would have lost. I did 34, so on a crit, it cannot KO me. We can go for 1 more DD, knock out Giratina, and that should be game. And that should be all I need. Oh my god, it didn't KO. Come on, buddy. Are you serious now? It's very unfortunate. Super unfortunate, Salamence. +3 attack. Are you kidding me, bro? I thought that was game. If I would have known, I would have roosted once more and then Dragon Dance up a fourth time. But at least now I get my speed boost. And Naganadel might actually be able to win too, in its own regard, because I drop a Draco on everything, and I have spikes up as well. So maybe I'll still win. We'll see. I get my speed boost on faster than the Genesect. Are they gonna double? Nope. I'm gonna go for my devastating Drake and knock out the Giratina. Beautiful. I have Fire Blast for the Genesect. We should connect here, please. Otherwise, I'll lose to Iron Head. So, please connect, Naganadel. I severely doubt their extreme speed. Then I'm on the lower ladder. Let me not bring things to life. But I kind of doubted their extreme speed there, I'll be real. And I drop a Draco on either Gengar or Marshadow. Oh, and they were Life Orb too. Yeah, so this should definitely KO. Hey, drop a nice little Draco over there. And their last is their Gengar, which I just drop a Draco to get a little bit of damage to then put them in range of my Arceus, and that should be game. Hey, yep, and Arceus comes in and clicks Judgment, and that's it. Beautiful. Unless they have Thunder and full para me. Or crit me. Or they have, nothing. Cool. Awesome. So that definitely got very scary. I messed up twice. The big one was obviously the Groudon one, so that was on me. Completely forgot that. I feel like I taught him I shouldn't run Jolly Max Speed, but that's whatever. That was my bet. And the Salamence one, if I roosted and then went for one more Dragon Dance, it was a clean sweep. But thankfully, Naganadel was basically able to save the day right there. Get off some Dracos, and yeah, let's look for another game. I'll pause until we find one. Be right back. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that is Arceus Psychic. And that my opponent is running Mono Psychic versus me. Now, Arceus Flying is absolutely fantastic. I just need to be careful versus this Espeon with potentially dual screens and whatnot. I really feel like Naganadel is the weakest member here, but I can use it to break through Espeon, is what I'm expecting to lead off with, yeah. And I'm just going to drop a Draco. Well, a Z Draco, rather. Ideally, this KO's Espeon. Not only do I get my speed boost. Oh, okay. They're Sash. That's fine, though. Yeah, I'm going to go down there, but I got the KO I needed. I feel like I Geomancy up and win, but that's a little bit premature, maybe. Yeah, I can get Hazards up after this. Let me just click Double Edge. That definitely is Arceus Psychic. So I can get Hazards up after this. I want Rocks up so I can break the Shadow Shield on this. I would Dragon Dance in this thing's face, but I don't know if it can go for something crazy. Maybe I should just do it. Let me try it. Because if it's weak, then I can get +2. I can't Dragon Dance on anything else anyway. Bro, this thing is strong. Calm down. Alright, so we got rid of the Magic Bounce Mon. Geomancy Xerneas wins the game if I get up Hazards. And obviously, you know, Lunala is something I expected to come in. So we're going to hit it. It still opens up a door for Geomancy Xerneas, which is awesome. And yeah, with Hazards up, it wins too. Unless this is like Sash Deoxys. I don't think it's Sash Mewtwo, but that is nothing because of Shadow Shield. Moongeist Beam is going to knock me out. We get in our Deoxys and we click Thunder Wave first. Main reason I click Thunder Wave is because it weakens this for my Xerneas, and just in case it's Z-move Lunala, I can Geomancy before that. And alright, or I can just give the Trick Room Lunala a speed boost. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay. What? Alright, well luckily I am the luckiest person in the world here. And I could just go for Taunt, stopping them from going for Trick Room next turn. And get up my Hazards. Ideally, they are able to break through here. Like, why was it Trick? I guess that makes sense that it had HP. And that Double Edge did... I mean, it does nothing anyway because of Shadow Shield. I don't know why Mewtwo came out, but I'm going to hit that thing too. With a Thunder Wave. If this is Trick Room Mewtwo as well, I give up. Like, my opponent deserves to beat me. Like, if you're Trick Room with one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, you deserve it. You deserve the win. Anyway, again, if this is Trick Room, then I click Geomancy here and I don't win. But Otherwise, it's been set up for me to Geomancy and win, unless this thing has Psych Up. Alright, we'll never know, because I got the full para there. And you know what? We take those. What else can I say? We take those. That was super lucky of me. That was super lucky. Still, having fun with this. We'll pause until we find another game. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So we have another game. Love Naganadel. If I can break through Aegislash, we're gonna go Deoxys, of course, just so it can taunt and get up hazards. If this Azelf is U-turn and brings out Aegislash to Shadow Sneak me, I'll be very sad. But otherwise, I taunt to prevent hazards from my opponent as they go for knock. And I still think rocks are crucial for Salamence, weakening it. Keeping my own Salamence healthy is crucial as well. They could have... I do like the Naganadel matchup, but at the same time, I kind of very much like breaking Azel's Sash and either forcing it to explode here. They could have Psychic, but then that lets me get in Salamence and Mega Evolve and knock them out anyway. Yeah, they just go for that. That's fine. So I'll be able to go for another Sludge Wave, knocking out Azelf and getting my speed boost to be faster than Tapu Koko, faster than potentially Scarf Palkia. And them going Aegislash does open up the door for my Groudon. But we're going to Fire Blast to open up the door for Xerneas instead. Basically, that damage means that Xerneas will be able to deal with you. Arceus Flying also just wins the game at this point, so it doesn't really matter. If I get rid of Tapu Koko, that is. Getting Groudon. We'll go for Swords Dance here just because this will allow us to knock out Salamence through Intimidate, and then we'll Rock Polish. If they Toxic, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah. And Rock Polishing here should also win me the game as well. And as long as I have my Salamence in the back, I should be good versus Hawlucha. So with Stone Edge, this will knock out Mence. Even if they switch back out, that doesn't matter because a neutral Stone Edge will knock them out. Unfortunately, I am going to miss out there. And I'm going to Rock Polish up one more time because I want to be faster than them. Whew, they did a lot. I thought they Roost again. Anyway, we knock out Salamence, perfect. I still have enough attack to knock out Palkia. I don't know if Aegislash Shadow Sneak even KOs me. I'm also faster than Hawlucha at this point, which is really cool. And we managed to connect on Tapu Koko, so Arceus Flying has now been opened up because that was the only thing that could kind of beat it. I'm going to just go hard Salamence and devour this guy. Like, I'm going to go Salamence, and I don't want to miss Stone Edge like twice and lose to him. I doubt I'm going to lose to him anyway, but I want to... First off, I can save Groudon and it can press his Blaze, the Aegislash, if worse comes to worse. Like, I don't care about his SD. Salamence gets on the Intimidate. Encores me. Okay, well, give me you. I would have been fast. Dude, you're dead. This is a Mega Salamence. Get out of my sight. I'm pretty sure Palkia dies too. Or at least it's close. Yeah, I did some damage. Space Ren, and then they get out of there because of that. Nice. Their Life Orb, Aegislash cannot beat Arceus Flying anyway. They don't know what type of art. Because I have Calm Mind Refresh, so I don't care about their set at all. Pause until we find another one, guys. Be right back. Alright, so another game. Looks like we're both running Deoxys speed here. I'm going to try and win the speed tie again. And then go towards hopefully an Arceus Flying type of win, just looking at his team. Though he does have Zekrom, so maybe my Groudon with Stone Edge is better. We're going to attempt to win a speed tie here. We'll see if they have the magic. Thankfully, we win a speed tie, which is incredible. I feel like I have not won a speed tie. It's only been once, but getting up rocks like crushes their entire team. Them having Ho-Oh and whatnot. And plus, I can get off a Thunder Wave next turn to ensure I'm faster, which is awesome. I don't want a Thunder Wave now, just in case they're crazy and they go like Zekrom. It's not crazy. They could have, obviously, the Volt Switch. But we're going to Thunder Wave this Marshadow. Ideally, it's Life Orb or something like that. But weakening or slowing it down for my entire team. Dude, I keep getting them. I keep getting them. Them full paras, man. Ooh. Okay. Well, just in case you're like Swagger or something, I guess I'll taunt you. Sub Bulk Up. Alright. What the hell? Sub Bulk Up, but Close Combat, I guess their last move after that. Naganadel actually got a lot better when there's every single hazard in the entire world on the field. But at the same time, I do want to use it just to break this Marshadow sub. with this attack, and then I can go for a Z move on them as they go for bulk up, which is odd because Draco knocks them out. But we're gonna go for Devastating Drake just because we don't want to miss, and this will allow me to outspeed their entire team. And basically, the goal of this is I get in their Necrozma, does main, and ideally I weaken it for a potential Xerneas sweep, which is something I could set up on with them. Oh, and they even go Arceus, which is incredible. I don't know why they bulked up there, but Arceus going down is great because now they don't have anything to revenge me with, really. Like, in terms of, like, if I set up with a Pokemon, they have no priority on their team, as far as I can see. I'm faster than Deoxys speed. If they go that, I'm going to hit Nasty Plot. I'm going to hit up that Nasty Plot right now. Might as well. I mean, I could potentially win with this thing, so I have all the hazards up. I don't see why not. Hit that blow up with a Sludge Wave. We're in here. I'm gonna get my beast boost. Ooh, and I have, and basically at this point, I'm pretty sure even like the weakness policy prison armor set dies because this is +2. Of course, if I miss, it's a little bit worse, but it's all right. Not the end of the world. But this mon has been my friend this entire time. Oh, when they go ho, I'm dropping a Draco. Boy. You lucky. Nah, you ain't lucky. I'm gonna hit you right now. We drop a Draco on ho. And at this point, I don't think we can lose to anything. Marshadow comes out. What, you're gonna try and Spectral Thief me? Okay. I'm not gonna... Even if they take my speed, I don't think they could beat me, but I might as well just go Arceus flying. They didn't even try and Spectral Thief me. What is going on here? So, Zekrom, if it's Scarf, it can't beat me. If it's Sub, it's a little bit annoying, I guess. It's actually pretty annoying, but I go Salamence and Earthquake it to break the Sub. I think I actually go hard Salamence now just to get the Intimidate off. I don't want to give them setup opportunities on me if they're like Home Claws or something. Goodbye. Alright, let's see what type of Zekrom you are. Otherwise, I'm ending it right now with a Draco. I'm going to drop a Draco right now. Hey, Naganadel finishing them off. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we'll pause it, guys, until we get another one. Maybe we'll find one right away. Who knows? We might be able to find one right away. I don't even got to pause it. Hey, we got one. Awesome. So it looks like Spike's Greninja lead with like that charm type of Gothitelle. I don't know what type of Arceus, but I'm assuming it's a setup type of Arceus. We're in a Thunder Wave. The Greninja, because they're usually Focus Sash. And from there, we will set up a Spike, because Spike hits their entire team harder, unless it is Arceus flying. I like the Spike a lot. Plus, I can taunt them, they can get full para, which I've been apparently doing. But I feel like they get full para when I go first, so maybe they won't get full para here. But we get up a Spike. And now we can taunt Greninja. Lovely. Stopping it from setting up itself. Ooh, and I got my hazards up too. My opponent might just rage quit. Maybe not. I absolutely love Naganadel. They very much could have Ice Beam, but they're just Fire Blast because they have Protein. They could have Ice Beam, but Fire Blast hits Necrozma. If they go Gothitelle, Fire Blast into my Z Draco will knock them out as well. I'm pretty sure Fire Blast into Z Draco will knock out everything on their team besides Necrozma Dust Main, which I think if they are offensive, Fire Blast would 2-hit KO with Spike and Stealth Rock up. They could Ice Beam me here, but with them being paralyzed, again, I'm assuming they're definitely Focus Sash Greninja, and Focus Sash Greninja is like Taunt, Shadow Sneak, Toxic Spike Spikes, or maybe Ice Beam occasionally. I think Shadow Sneak just sucks though, but what is their game plan here? Get full paralyzed. If I would have known they would have got, I kept doing that because one, I get my speed boost here, and two, I want to make sure that Gothitelle hopefully comes in and I can just knock it out. Salamence wins this game as well, depending on their Arceus set. If they go Arceus directly to Defog, which I doubt it because they have a Focus Sash Greninja lead, which only knows Shadow Sneak, by the way. It only knows Shadow Sneak. I'll be okay. I'm also faster than Rock Polish Necrozma, So I'm okay to hit it with Fire Blast even if it is Weakness Policy. Because this opens up that door for my Xerneas in the late game. Especially if this is offensive Groudon. This is Rocks. It's not gonna take that much if it's like a support Necrozma. Like 39% I'm assuming is around the damage roll. Alright, Earthquake just knocks me out. I can use you to set up on Groudon. I think I go Groudon now. Rock Polish up first because I live their Earthquake. After a Rock Polish, I also I KO every mount on their team. So they go Arceus Fairy, which is not the counter to me, and I store Xance up, and I don't even know if this is Defog, but it could be Earth Power. Earth Power won't knock me out. After a Sword Dance, I knock out every member. If they don't defog, then they have their Necrozma in range of +2 HP fire. I mean, granted, if I miss every attack, I can lose here, I guess. If they go hard Marshadow after, I'm just gonna assume their Focus Sash, which makes no sense when you're Sash League Greninja. Don't go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're just screaming Focus Sash, aren't you? It was Life Orb this whole time. A Roost and regular. It was actually Life Orb, which is crazy to me. So they were banking on me missing there. I had to make the switch because I could potentially lose to Focus Sash Marshadow. It Endeavor me and then open up that door for Necrozma. So we're going to Roost in regular form just because I can keep my Intimidate. Of course, them being Life Orb, they might be able to actually KO me. Let me Mega Evolve here instead. I'm a Roost in regular. That's fine. Geomancy on you. Geomancy on you to weaken this to set up for Arceus Flying, which just wins the game. Yeah, that's the game plan. Also, I mean, these things are Spadef, so I'm assuming they take +2. I haven't played in a while. Wow, I assumed wrong. So Arceus Flying can win. With Gothitelle gone, I just need a weakened Necrozma. Does Moonblast do as much as HP Fire because of the... What's the calc on this? I don't know the calc on this. They're offensive as well because they were able to knock me out in one hit. Then again, it was Earthquake, but still, it's just... Power Fire. Necrozma. Sure. Yeah, Moonblast is stronger. I was right. Cool. So we go for Moonblast just for damage. For Arceus Flying. Oh boy, they didn't knock me out. So that means I basically pick up another KO. That's sick. These guys can knock me out there. I get in my Primal Groudon. I Rock Polish once because I lived their hit. And anyway, it opens up the door for Arceus Flying, but which can beat Groudon. But I basically Rock Polish here, so that way I'm faster than the Groudon, guaranteed. Hit them with a Press His Blaze, and there's no one move that Groudon can go for that can knock out an Arceus Flying, and I put them in range of my Arceus Flying. So that's why Rock Polish here is the play. Okay, luckily they didn't rock to me because I just looked at my EV spread and they would have been faster. No, maybe not. Please hit this. Please connect Groudon. I would like to win the game here. I would like to end this on a win. Ooh, they even crit me there. Let's see if they miss on top of them critting me. Ooh, I do. Sick. Right, so I basically just click recover with my Arceus Flying and pray that my Groudon... I say my Groudon because it should be faster than their Groudon. But I also need to do this because they can spam Rock Tomb and I'll be slower than Groudon no matter what with my Groudon. So... And this sucks if they're Eruption set too. Man, this sucks. I could just lose the game because of that. Marshadow giving me problems just based on its ability and everything like that too. Took that decently well. I just keep recovering, I guess. Hard Groudon, huh? 248. I'm 248 speed, so I might still be faster than their support Groudon, which they very well might be, considering there are no rocks in their team. So please be faster than this and do a lot of damage. Otherwise, I'd lost the game because I missed that Precious Blades on Marshadow, which is very sad. But, I mean, that's Precious Blades, right? I could use Earthquake if I didn't want to miss. It wouldn't KO anything, but I could use Earthquake. Some good damage. And they burned me immediately, so now I can't even, like, recover for range or something. Yeah, I lost this game, boys. Well, I did my best. Don't think I could have done anything differently besides hit my attacks, obviously. So this is really cool. They even crit my Groudon. Yeah. GG. I missed another one just to spite me. Oh well. We'll end it there. I don't want to play anymore if I'm like right now if I'm just gonna get luck like this. But I guess I can't complain too much. I get a million full pairs, but it still sucks. So that makes our ranking 10-1 in the first episode. All right. It's all right. We could have been 1,300, but that's all right too. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help my channel out, helps me grow. Shout out to Naganadel in this episode, put in a ton of work. Obviously, Deoxys Thunderwave also put in a million times the work. But hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.